guys, what is up? Welcome back. My name is Tess. Today's video will be 2 looks featuring the new Oden'S Stone and Rock palette and the Jewels and Gems palette. These 2 palettes, I'm not gonna swatch them. There are a lot of swatches out there already. I'm just gonna focus on 2 tutorials on these palettes, and yeah, watch me struggle. I was definitely struggling today for a little bit, and yeah, hope you guys will enjoy the video anyway. So before we jump into the video, please do wait, I forgot my intro. Just make sure you subscribe, like the video, and share with your friends. I would really appreciate that. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Let's go ahead and play with the Stone and Rock palette. I have created a look with this palette already on my reels. I'll probably get to post a shorts version on YouTube. And let's go ahead and play with this palette again. I actually used these 2 shades the other night. It was okay, it performs. And here are some of the shimmer shades. Here are some of the shimmer shades. This is like a kind of like a dual chrome green to blue. Yeah, it's like a classic green to blue flip. I gotta be honest, I'm not super duper inspired looking at Stone and Rock. It's a personal preference, I feel. In comparison, I honestly am very into this palette's color story. It's more cool tone. You got a lot of like charcoal, rich tones in here. These 2 are so stunning, very glittery, shiny. So yeah, just first impression, after creating a look with this, I enjoy this a little bit more, color story wise. And without me rumbling, let's just get into the tutorial, y'all. The shade Madness, this shade right here. Let's see. I'm using a Laura Lee Los Angeles L26, just a fluffy blending brush. I'm just gonna pack that in the front and fluff it back and forth. Let's pack it on the outer as well and see what is up with the shade. I don't know. Okay. If you can see, like, I feel like this matte shade kind of grab in different areas. So I'm trying to see, like, really buff this out and just feel like it kind of, do you see like there's demarcation here? And I don't know, it's just not super smooth. Their matte eyeshadows does that sometimes. I don't know. I'm not feeling this shade, just to be honest. You see that? It's weird. Okay, I'm gonna take it off. You see what I'm talking about? I feel like when I pack the color on, it kind of does this weird demarcation, like it's weird. So I'm taking this shade off completely. Okay, I just set down some powder. That was very strange. Okay, you know what? Let's try that again and see if it grabs weird. Taking the same shade Madness. Okay, I'll just pack that in the front. Okay, seems to be better. Just back and forth through the crease. Okay, let's do the shade Dreamland. This shade right here. Same brush. I'm just gonna take some. Wow, it's very powdery. I'm gonna pat that on the end of the outer V. Okay, that kind of works. I was worried a little bit that there was gonna be like a little weird patch going on. Taking this shade called Passion, this shade right here. Honestly, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just not very, I don't know, maybe I'm just not super duper inspired by this color story, so I'm just, you know, we're going with the flow. See what we can create with this. I'm taking more and just packing this on. Take the shade Cheerfulness, this shade right here, and I'm just gonna put that on the inner part of my eyes. It's like an icy, minty color. I'm gonna go to this shade called Cheer, this deep green. And then I am taking this on the lower lash line. Oh, it's pretty pigmented. And I'm gonna wing it out. I'm gonna deepen the lash line along with it. Why not? Okay, I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm not super love this color. I'm not super love the way it is. I'm gonna figure something out later, but I'm just gonna continue to shape. I'm gonna pull the inner reverse cat eye thingy that I like to do these days. I'm just gonna smooth that out, continue. Okay, I'm gonna use the same shade to just stamp that on the lash line as well. Go into a smaller blending. This is the L20A from L'Oreal Los Angeles. I'm taking the shade, this white shade. I'm kind of surprised they actually put a white in the palette. I don't know, for some reason I find that kind of interesting. I just kind of want to buff this yellow shade out a little. I just might be pulling it a little too high. So I kind of want to buff that out. I'm not loving how it's looking. It is pretty pigmented though, this white. Okay, I'm taking some mayonnaise, the first shade that we use. I'm just gonna, you know, add that color back. Okay, so I'm just really not loving how this is looking. I am going to take it off. Oh my god, every time I want to film, it's just an off day for me. Anyway, yeah, I just kind of feel like this shade is kind of, you know, normally I would just put shimmer on. I haven't put matte in the crease in a minute. I don't know, for some reason these two did not blend super well. Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out I probably just should just apply the shimmer. You know, I do feel like the matte shade is not... Yeah, this matte shade is kind of not feeling it for some reason. I think the shimmer itself is fine, but I just kind of don't like the way this is looking. I'm just gonna clean it up and... Okay, let me put some concealer over it. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and add the shimmer back. I'm gonna go into Passion. And let's just, you know, do what I normally would do. All the shimmer instead. Okay, it's looking better already. Okay, I am just going to this shimmery shade called Splendid. And this shade right here, I'm gonna put that on the outer V. Okay, I feel better already. It's just, yeah. I think my brand is not... Oh my god, it looks so much better. I kind of just want to try out different shades and just end up did not work though. Okay, this is making so much more sense. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna dip into Cheer, that matte green again. I'm just gonna continue. Kind of smoke things out. Wait, let's go back to Cheerfulness, the inner corner highlight. Let's go ahead and pop on some more. And then I'm going to the shade called Frenzy. This iridescent green. I'm just gonna highlight the brown with it. Okay, and I'm gonna top it off the inner corner with a little bit, a hint of that as well. Okay, back to the same brush. I just want to like soften this part a little bit. And then I'm gonna go over the brush with Passion and pull that out. Pull that out a bit. Just ever so slightly with the shimmer. Alright. Okay, you guys, I am back with the finished look. Definitely have struggled a little bit in the beginning, especially with the shade. With these two matte shades. But this shade was acting a little weird in the first clip that you guys saw. Second try, it wasn't so much the matte's issue. It probably was just me because I am so used to just putting shimmer in the crease all over the lid. I haven't really used a lot of matte shades in the crease or in the outer corners, so I kind of wasn't just not very used to that. I think that's a me problem more so, but this shade was acting a little strange. Just my first try. And yeah, and I finished the look off with the ColourPop Tinkerbell pencil liner in the shade Fly With Me. And yeah, this is the finished first look. Let's do this palette again. Just want to try some other shades in this. Let's start with something light. This is the shade Ecstasy. Honestly, I haven't really like put matte eyeshadow or use a ton of matte eyeshadow these days. If you do follow me on Instagram, I have been just loving the sparkle life. I don't know. I don't know if this matte is going to do the same thing that I don't know, it's trying to dry down to a different color. Am I tripping or it actually is? Let's put more on. Heaven. This pretty mauve shade. I'm just gonna stamp that on. And kind of slowly put the color L. Okay, if the color, if it's going to do nothing again, I don't know, something's wrong. So far, I think we're okay here. I'm just gonna pull that out a little. Okay, and put a little bit. And go back to Ecstasy again to kind of soften the edges a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna use the shimmer, this glorious shimmer shade. I'm taking just like a flat, ooh. Okay, I'm gonna spray a little bit because I think it might get a little, okay. A little flaky. When I use the brush, it's kind of, it goes everywhere. I should have sprayed the brush, but oh well. When I use the finger, it definitely is a little bit more foil looking. Let's use the finger. I am going to this glitter topper type of shade, Elatedness. Okay, putting that. It's just silver glitter. Okay, the fold out central. Okay, I am going to put this shade Intoxication, this deep purple. I'm going to use it to line the lash line. Actually, let's try Elation, this color. I'm just gonna lightly kind of smoke the color out, soften the edges a little. It's a pretty color. And I also want to do a little bit on the... Okay, so if you do have one of these like silicone brushes, these always comes in very handy. It does apply the pigment really well. Let's add a little bit of this gorgeous, kind of like a green to, I don't know if you guys are able to see this orange, some green in it. Anyways, this is the prettiest shade in the palette in my opinion. I'm just gonna add a little bit on the center just to, you know, give it something something. I'm just gonna take a this is the What's Up Beauty R106 brush, and I'm taking some of the Swoon shade. I'm just gonna pop that on the center, and that kind of just elevate this look and give it more dimension. Okay. Wow, my whole face is this glitter is like insane, the fallout. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of the shade on the brow bone. It's like a hard orange. Okay, I am just going back to the shade called Heaven. The shade, and then I'm just going to line this part. And just to create a little more of that graphic look. Let me add a little bit more of this silvery glitter shade. I would say you're better off kind of, you know, spray it down because it is very, very powdery, lots of glitter. Just giving it a spray, and I'm gonna re-intensify this part. Okay. And I'm gonna add a little bit of that purple back. Alright, I'm just gonna use this silicone applicator. This is from Karla Cosmetics K1 brush. I'm going to take some of the purple. It does pick up really well. And I'm going to just add that back right here. Yeah, it really does adhere the shimmer so much better. I'm gonna put this out. Okay, you guys, I'm back with the finished full face. I'll try to list everything that I use on my face down in the description. And yeah, just a little bit about these two palettes. Let's talk about this palette first. For some reason, the color story really just didn't really grab me, even though there is a like a multi-chrome type. But you know, ColourPop recently released a multi-chrome line. You can easily get that, you know, 10 bucks, 12 bucks. The ColourPop ones do perform really well. Really enjoy the formula, so I don't know if this multi-chrome at any points for me. I don't know, I'm not feeling this palette 100%. They're okay. I mean, this matte was giving me a little trouble, but after I set it down with some matte powders, they perform okay. They're fine. There's nothing really wrong with the palette, but I'm just looking at it. I don't really feel like I'm super gravitating to the colors. You know, that's just me, personal preference. And this palette is really pretty. I can say that I really do enjoy the quality. The shimmers, they are softer pressed. This shade, they're just glittery, they're pretty, and they're very intense. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell. They're just very pretty, and I do feel like with this color story you can actually do more. You have more of a khaki tone, the blue, deep blues will be really pretty, and then the neutral options. So yeah, overall I really do enjoy this color story. I like this palette a lot more than the Stone and Rock. This is a-okay for me, not their best work. This I really do enjoy. There's a lot of fallout, glitter fallout central on the face, so you are warned. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me today. I really hope that you guys enjoy these 2 looks. I was struggling for sure. This is not my best day. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, I would really love for you to subscribe, join the fam, follow me on Instagram. I'm pretty active on Instagram Reels. If you want more tutorials, definitely follow me on Instagram or TikTok. I'm trying to get more active on there. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later.